We fighting for to see who the champion is. Once more, is it you with the signature move? Is it you with the heart that...
Good old JR Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler, welcoming you to Raw live from Los Angeles, California.
I love this town, JR, and I hope I get a chance to audition some young starlets later.
Boy, you just never stop, do you, King? Personally, I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I think it's going to be a real barn burner. He's a slippery devil. He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
I don't know why he thought he was going to get the pin there. I think this one could go either way, JR.
It sure could. Until the referee calls for the bell, this is still anyone's match. Been knocked out. This can't be good.
Are you kidding? Now anything goes. It doesn't get any better than that, JR. Yes, that was an incredible move. What strategy?
Strategy, my Oklahoma ass. That's cheating, plain and simple. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John.
What a counter!
And here's the pin.
There's the reversal. There's the pin. That wasn't even close to 3.
I think someone's looking for a weapon under the ring. This could get ugly. And it's been reversed.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action.
These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King, and they're not going to go home disappointed. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. He countered that one perfectly. We could have a pinfall here, JR. This Danny Basham isn't much to look at, but you don't see them come any tougher than him. And when... I can't believe he countered that one. These fans can't stand it when he does this, JR, but I think it's great.
He's sure not going to win over any fans with that move, but I don't think that bothers him too much, quite frankly. Oh, for the love of... Talk about having no respect for your opponent.
Well, if you've got a problem with it, maybe you should do something about it, JR. It's like he read his opponent's mind. I think he's looking for a weapon, JR. That's a smart move. I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
Watch out! He reversed it!
Boy, he's giving it... My God! A thunderous blow from that sledgehammer. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? Oh, come on down. How about a little more wrestling and a little less posture?
It's called adding insult to injury, JR, and I think it's great. His opponent telegraphed that one.
And there's the cover.
1, 2.
There's the kick out. No surprise there.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
I don't think his attempt to get this crowd on his side is paying off.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact.
Basham hasn't been with the WWE all that long, JR, but he really seems to know his stuff. I'm impressed.
Well, King, he's no stranger. Oh, no! That last shot busted him wide open.
It sure did, JR. And if I can borrow one of your lines, business is picking up.
This isn't business, King. That's a human being in there, and he's in bad shape now.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can, King. Quite frankly, I'd rather see a good competitive matchup than see a particular superstar win or lose this thing.
Oh, come on.
That went nowhere.
It looks like his opponent's going for the submission here, JR.
You'd be a fool not to take advantage of those injuries. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
I don't think it. Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
You damn right he is. There he goes with the FU. You're putting a lot on the line when you climb that turnbuckle.
He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is.
Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusion.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be... What a shot from that sledgehammer!
Can't blame the superstars for looking under the ring for weapons. Anything you find under there could be a huge help.
These top rope moves are always difference makers for better or worse. What a reversal. I'm a Raw man through and through, but I'd be lying if I said I wouldn't love to have a superstar like Rey Mysterio on the roster.
Why would you want to do something like that to Mysterio, JR? Everyone on Raw is at least twice his size. Then destroy...
A textbook reversal there. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be! Not the FU! He reversed it! He's a 3 count away from a pinfall!
1, 2.
He was a split second away from a 3 count. He's not going to get caught with that one.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick.
I can't even imagine what these superstars will put each other through.
I don't think you'd have to... Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect? JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio, JR?
He countered that and made it look easy. I tell you, King, I've got no earthly idea how these superstars can maintain this intensity week after week after week.
It's not easy, JR. There's no off-season. It's not like you've got 6 months to recover after WrestleMania.
That's for damn sure. And that's why I don't think there can be any doubt in anyone's mind that the superstars of the WWE are the...
What a finishing move! I get chills every time I see it.
You're not going to get him with that one.
Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see it.
Me too. It almost makes it worth having to sit next to you and listen to those corny expressions of yours. What the heck is a government mule anyway?
It's what you get beat like when you're in the middle of a slobber knocker. And if you don't have the guts to stick around...
He saw that one coming. Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure, King.
To be that referee, JR. Can you imagine having to tell one of these... So long, ref! Sweet dreams!
It's going to be a while before the referee gets up from that.
That ring bell will ring your bell for sure, JR. Boy, these superstars sure have their hands full here tonight, JR.
They sure do, King. They've got all they can say grace over. Vicious shot with that ring bell.
It looks like they're slowing the pace down a bit here.
Maybe so. But 1 or 2 big moves could completely change the complexion of this match. He's really making an attempt to get under his opponent's skin.
This John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are?
I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit.
Whoops! There goes the referee!
Oh, man! And now there's no one to keep order in this matchup. He must be looking for a weapon of some kind. So, King, any predictions about the outcome of this match?
Nope. He'll never be a professional timekeeper at this rate.
Oh, would you look at this. Talk about arrogant. It's sickening.
Come on, JR. It's not enough just to win a match. You've got to make it clear who's the dominant superstar. Feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair...
don't think that ring bell tastes too good, JR. So come on, JR. Just between you and me, who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best performance possible for the...
Here's the cover, JR. These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE.
He's going for the pin.
Boy, this John Cena sure is one of the most exciting young prospects in all of WWE.
He could pin him right here, JR.
1.
That's nowhere near a 3 count.
After some of the...
Looks like he's trying for a pin here. Oh my! Looks like someone's been busted wide open. This can't be...
Oh man! Someone better get that ring bell from him.
Boy, when you look at... He sees his opportunity, and he's going for it.
And here he goes! The FU! It's the FU, JR!
If you root around under the ring long enough, you're bound to find a weapon of some sort or another.
2.
Didn't even get a 2 count on that one. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this thing.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match.
The ring bell is taking its toll on his opponent. Boy, what an incredible competitor Rey Mysterio is. I'd have to say that pound for pound, he might be the most exciting superstar on the SmackDown roster.
That's an easy claim to make, JR. Mysterio only weighs about 90 pounds soaking wet with a brick in each pocket.
Well, you stop it. He's 165 pounds and 5'6". He might be on the smaller end of the spectrum, but that doesn't diminish his ability.
If you say so, JR.
My God, can you imagine the impact of that chair on the human body?
I know these... Oh, man! Someone had better take that chair away from him!
And now a pin! This could be it! This is a risky move. It could prove to be disastrous. I hope he's not looking for a weapon. That could do some serious...
He sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher.
What a vicious chair shot! He went straight for the pin. No eyes on him. No! Not the chair! Not the chair!
I think they're going to try to gut it out.
Folks, if you're not a fan of this man, you better close your eyes.
There it is! That's his finishing move! Brain damage! Look at him! Rubbing his opponent's face in it! I love it!
Well, this crowd doesn't seem to share your opinion. And quite frankly, I hope this comes back to bite him.
What do you think of the match so far, JR?
I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight, King. I can't wait to see what happens next. This match is going to continue until someone's completely debilitated. And considering the resiliency of these superstars, that's not going to be easy.
That's for sure. No one in this match is going down without a fight.
and I wouldn't expect any less from them, King. Like them or not, you've got to respect the tenacity of each and every WWE superstar. He's laying waste to his opponent with that ring bell.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential.
What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR.
We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
I can't believe he thought he was going to get the pin.
The referee is out, King. Will we see someone take advantage?
I'd be disappointed in them if they didn't, JR. This is a great opportunity. These superstars are at the top of their game, JR. They make it look so easy.
They sure do. You almost forget about the years of training and sacrifice that went into their careers.
Doesn't seem to be too concerned about his opponent, JR.
Well, he should be. This one's not.
That chair was never intended to be used like this. So, JR, that sledgehammer's gonna leave a mark, JR. I wonder how long these superstars will be able to keep this up.
They'll go as long as they need to, King. And if they can't, they won't be having their arms raised after the match. That's for damn sure.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a hotly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to... That's not what the ring bell's supposed to be used for!
Uh-oh. I think he's looking to call San Diego.
And he connects with a 619. What a shot!
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
This is a mistake, JR. Everyone knows that overconfidence costs superstars matches.
That might be true, King, but all I see is a very confident superstar who's got everything going his way.
I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect their dedication to this business.
Oh, absolutely, King. I don't have to like everyone on the roster to acknowledge that they've all worked long and hard to master their craft. He's got the crowd and his opponent in the palm of his hand.
That can change in an instant. Man, talk about getting hammered. Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd wants it to end either.
I don't think there's going to be anything left of these superstars by the time they're done.
There may not be, King. They may well annihilate each other here tonight.
Oh boy, here it comes.
These superstars are in terrific shape, and that comes as no surprise whatsoever.
No kidding. If you don't have that conditioning, you're not going to last long in a match.
You sure aren't, and that's only one of many.
I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2, 3.
Well, you can't ever.
That's it. The match is over.
You talk about a restaurant quality beatdown.
Here are your winners.
There's no question who won that.
John Cena.
Not after the referee counted the 3 count, JR. That's about as decisive as you can get.
Rey Mysterio.
What an amazing match. I certainly would not be adverse to seeing a rematch.